Hello everyone and welcome to the post-game of Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. Last time we finished the campaign proper, kicked Satan's ass, and now we're going to see what happened to Gabriel after the credits rolled. Let us begin with chapter 13, back to the castle once again.
It seems like only yesterday that I stood there upon that cliff top, looking down into the abyss of my life. Everything that I'd ever loved taken from me. Defeating the Lords of Shadow had been a hollow victory. Now I was on a journey that I could never imagine in my darkest nightmares. As I stood there contemplating my fate, a voice entered my thoughts. A cry for help that I could not ignore. A debt was owed. A life for a life, and what was left of my broken humanity felt obliged to do the honourable thing, to repay that debt. Looking back now, I realize that none of us has any real control over our fate. We are like leaves on the wind, to be blown wherever we may.
Gabriel. Hear me, Gabriel. I need your help. I am afraid. It's not safe for me here anymore. I have no one left to turn to. Gabriel, you must help me.
And yes, of course, for some reason, little Laura, wasn't that her name, I think? Laura, yes. Laura summoned Gabriel back into the castle, because why not? I mean, Gabriel has nothing better to do than, like, I don't know, atone for his sins, for all the murders he caused. But no, once again, we got a fight in our hands. Come here, you. Looks like I can grab those bitches.
You'll regret that! How dare you attack me!
Jesus Christ, how many are there? Fucking die already. This has gone on long enough. Finally.
I'm glad you came. Follow me. I know how you're feeling. Alone, betrayed. You get used to it, you know?
That isn't true. Or you would not have spared me that day.
Do you now regret it?
You called me here. Why?
You've destroyed the Lords of Shadow, but in doing so, you have unleashed a greater evil.
And what is it you want me to do about it?
A powerful demon is coming. A creature that knows no pity or mercy, and who is bent on destroying this world. Very few know that long ago, before the Lords of Shadow came, there was a fierce battle here. The 3 founding members of your Brotherhood fought a creature called the Forgotten One. This creature had been summoned by the evil Bernard family, who owned the castle at the time. But things went badly wrong for them. The Forgotten One escaped its bonds. The Founders knew they could not destroy the Forgotten One, so they waited for their opportunity during the fight, and locked up the demon in a dimensional rift that they created using their combined powers. This fortress was used for that prison, and the Brotherhood built new areas around it to house the creature deep within. As you know, years later the Founders transcended as heavenly spirits, in the process creating the Lords of Shadow. It was not by chance that my mother chose this particular castle. Carmilla hated the other lords, but she feared what could happen if the Forgotten One should ever escape. You have destroyed them, and so the power that kept the Forgotten One locked within his prison has been weakened. It's only a matter of time before he breaks free and returns to the world.
I care not for the world or its problems.
Then you are a fool! The creature will simply reduce this world to ashes in revenge for centuries of captivity. Everyone will die. There will be nowhere to hide. We are the only ones with power enough to stop him. Tell me, would you have the souls of the innocent on your conscience for eternity?
Then show me what I must do.
Mother once told me that the entrance to the ancient fortress of the Brotherhood was in this room.
So, it appears Gabriel has one last murder to commit, before being free. To atone for his sins, perhaps? Okay, so we need to solve a puzzle, of course, as usual. I don't know how it's possible that the elders of the Brotherhood knew about the existence of secret accesses and corridors beneath the vampire castle, but they were right. This chessboard is a riddle of sorts and hides one of the mysterious entrances. Now I have to figure out where each piece goes. Yes, let's just unlock it. No, it's a black vampire. It's supposed to be here. This is supposed to be here, right? And this guy over here. There we go. Puzzle solved. The way is open.
Great, you did it!
Hey, yay me. And we're done. So, moving on to the abandoned wing.
Evil is drawn to this place like a moth to the flame. And I could not at that moment deny that I myself had returned. Now, As I look back, I see the crooked path that I had been set upon all those years before, leading me inexorably to this moment. I can still see her face in my mind's eye. Poor dear Laura. Such a sad tale as ours. A tale of heroes who strove to save humanity, only to lose our own.
There's a bit of a tonal shift in the entire campaign after the ending.
These are the remains of the original fortress.
As you can see, Gabriel is much more brooding now, more very unhappy with his lot in life.
The waters are infested with horrible things that will eat you. You cannot cross by swimming, but maybe your magic boots can help.
Yes, maybe. The spawns of Leviathan. The dark waters that fill the caverns beneath the castle hide a creature whose name was forgotten long ago, my man. One of the old gods themselves, who was attracted by the evil within this place and its imprisoned inhabitant. Thankfully for the humans, this immensely powerful and malevolent being rests still, deep in its eternal dream. But somehow its essence had spread through the water, giving origin to the monsters known as the spawns of Leviathan. Yes, Cthulhu is here beneath the castle, obviously. And these are his spawn. Okay, so as I was saying, there's a clear tonal shift in Gabriel's regarding Gabriel after the end of the regular campaign. His only hope of ever seeing his wife being dashed.
You could use my powers, you know. You would save yourself a lot of trouble.
Shut up, I'm talking. The entire being played by everyone angle, being used to kill people, innocents, on his way just to save the world. Well, it's no wonder that Gabriel feels like he's done more than his part, more than was needed of him for this world. Who wouldn't, actually?
I admit that the bloodlust bothered me a little at first, but now I love its flavor. Yummy.
No one asked you. We should note that even the developers of the game consider these DLC chapters to be a kind of, well, not kind of, a mistake. Personally, I do agree. However, there was no way they could ever proceed with the game after that ending. So, they shouldn't have written themselves into a corner in the first place if they didn't like this. Shit. Yes, so just don't fall into the water. Use the double jump. Simple, really. There we go. Okay, where next? I really do enjoy this part, though. I mean, apart from the incessant puzzles, it's quite interesting. I enjoy their return to the castle and this entire angle of an immortal, eternal being imprisoned underneath. And even though it doesn't serve as much of a villain, it's just a okay. It's something ancient and evil, as usual, but it doesn't have its own personality. You don't feel like... well, obviously because they don't have any time to develop it as a villain. It doesn't feel like a threat. Okay, yeah, Laura tells you about it, but who cares about this little bitch? There we go. And I can see a dead brother over here. How did he get
It's
here?
amazing to think that this place has always been under the castle.
Yes, no one asked you, though. So shut up. Frankenstein was a cruel, evil genius who built the time machine before Carmilla took over the castle. The machine, which was based on the work of Dr. Emmett Maran, was said to grant only temporary time travel and so could not be used for any great length of time. Carmilla cruelly punished Frankenstein for his crimes. One such punishment was the removal of his fingers, which lies somewhere within the castle. So we have a little things to pick up while we're playing these DLCs as well. Not that I will bother, of course. I don't think there's any point to it. But hey, just so you know, oh shit.
Take that! And that! And that!
Okay. Done with that.
Laura, through the door now.
Hold on!
Look for an entrance for me.
Ah,
I'll be
here we
waiting
go.
here.
Now we're playing as Laura. Yes. She can fight as well, and she can suck the blood from the ghouls. Which is interesting, to say the least. She cannot run, though. Nor jump. Now, where do we go? Ah. I guess she can pass through here, of course. Being a vampire and all, she can turn into mist. Her dodge is just mist form. Yes, you told me before, game. Yeah, there we go. Laura, of course, is not as suited for combat as Gabriel is. She's not as versatile or interesting to play as. But, well, she isn't completely useless. She has a few powers learned from the Sith Lords of a galaxy far, far away, so it's not all a bust, I guess. Crap. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Laura, I don't think can break through these. But what can she do? Aha! Activate these. You can see a mural over there. There we go. Just smash the button. And it will open, I guess. Let's go. Nice. So. Now what? Aha, so she can channel the lightning, it seems. Okay. There we go. This should probably help Gabriel come up here. Indeed. Up we go, Gabe. Up we go. There we
Do
are.
not leave me alone ever again.
Shut up. I didn't design this place. So this is a way forward, but we all know that there is something awaiting us down here. So we're gonna take a look. Just for curiosity's sake, more than anything, of course. Let's see. What's back here? Ah, one of Frankenstein's fingers. Collect them all. Guess what I'm not going to collect.
Those are the remains of the original tower that the founders built here. The Forgotten One is locked up somewhere inside.
Let's go and see then. Another majestic vista, which is part of the course, I guess, for Lords of Shadow. Let's go down, I guess. That's where the game wants me to go. Or perhaps not yet. Not yet. Upstairs then. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. So, I'm gonna guess this is another puzzle of sorts. Aha, there we go. Go lower, Gabe. Let's take it downwards. There we go. The door below opens. Time to head there then. I'm guessing that's gonna be the end of the stage as well. Huh, maybe not. Okay.
I can give power to this mechanism whenever you need it.
You know what? This is where I'm going to end the video, and I'm gonna start the next part after we're done here. The next story points. No reason to see me going through all of this, I guess. So, thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Till then, take care.